Take a look at this vast, silent expanse of white. This is Greenland, a world of ice, seemingly frozen in time. But don't let the silence fool you. Beneath this frozen desert, a giant is waking up, and its stirrings will reshape our world. What happens in this remote corner of the planet won't stay here. It's a story about all of us, and it starts now. So, where exactly is Greenland? You might remember it from maps as that huge white blob near the top of the world. It's the largest island on Earth, caught between the continents of North America and Europe. Most of its surface, about 80%, has been buried under a colossal ice sheet for over 2 million years. It's a harsh environment, home to only about 56,000 people, mostly living along the ice-free coasts. It's a nation defined by ice, a place where nature still rules with an iron fist. But that iron fist is starting to lose its grip. Let's talk about that ice. The Greenland ice sheet isn't just a layer of frost, it's a mountain range of frozen water. In some places, it's nearly 3 kilometers thick. That's like stacking 8 Empire State Buildings on top of each other. This ice sheet holds an almost unimaginable amount of water. If all of it were to melt, global sea levels would rise by more than 7 meters, or about 23 feet. Think about that for a second. Entire coastal cities would be underwater, and here's the scary part. It's melting faster now than at any point in recorded history. We're not talking about a slow drip. Greenland is losing hundreds of billions of tons of ice every single year. The scale is staggering, and the speed is accelerating. This rapid melt makes Greenland the planet's most urgent climate change warning signal. The Arctic is warming nearly 4 times faster than the rest of the world, and Greenland is at the epicenter of this change. As the ice melts, it reveals darker surfaces underneath rock and water which absorb more sunlight instead of reflecting it. This creates a feedback loop. More melting leads to more warming, which leads to even more melting. We're seeing ancient glaciers that were once slow-moving rivers of ice turn into raging torrents of melt, carving canyons through the ice sheet and rushing out to sea. Greenland is like the Earth's early warning system, and right now, all its alarms are blaring. So, who pays the price for Greenland's melting ice? Everyone. A 7-meter sea level rise is the worst-case scenario, but even a fraction of that would be catastrophic. Major coastal cities like New York, Miami, Mumbai, and Shanghai would face devastating and frequent flooding. Entire low-lying island nations, from the Maldives to Tuvalu, could be wiped off the map, creating millions of climate refugees. We'd see more powerful storm surges, contaminated freshwater supplies, and mass migration on a scale we've never witnessed. Greenland might seem far away, but its fate is directly tied to the safety and stability of our coastal communities worldwide. Its melting ice is everyone's problem. But the story gets even more complex. As the ice retreats, it's uncovering something else: immense, untapped wealth. Greenland's geology suggests it holds vast deposits of rare earth minerals, which are crucial for our modern technology from smartphones to electric cars. There are also believed to be significant reserves of oil, natural gas, and uranium hidden beneath the ice and offshore. This presents a massive paradox. The very climate change that threatens the world is also revealing a potential economic goldmine. For Greenland, it's a tempting path to economic independence, but it's a path that could lock in even more environmental destruction. It's a classic battle of economic opportunity versus ecological disaster. This potential wealth, combined with its location, has turned Greenland into a hotspot for a new global power struggle. It sits at a critical strategic point between North America, Europe, and Russia. The United States has long maintained a key military presence there with its Thule Air Base. Now, China and Russia are also showing intense interest. They see Greenland not just for its resources, but for its future role in global logistics. As the Arctic ice melts, new shipping routes are opening up the Northwest Passage and the Northern Sea Route. These routes could cut travel time between Asia and Europe by weeks, revolutionizing global trade. Control over Greenland means influence over these future arteries of commerce and military movement. The new great game is being played on a board of melting ice. Amidst all this geology and geopolitics, it's easy to forget the people who call this place home. The Inuit of Greenland have a culture that has been intrinsically linked to the ice for thousands of years. Their traditions, their hunting and fishing practices, and their very way of life are built around the seasonal patterns of the sea ice. But climate change is disrupting everything. The ice that they rely on for travel and hunting is becoming dangerously thin and unpredictable. The animals they depend on are changing their migration patterns. A world that was once stable and predictable is now in flux. The ice that once sustained and protected their culture is now disappearing from beneath their feet, threatening an ancient way of life. So, can Greenland be saved? Can we stop this runaway melt? The answer depends almost entirely on global actions. The decisions we make today about carbon emissions in London, Beijing, and Los Angeles will directly determine how fast Greenland's ice disappears. Scientists are racing against time to understand the dynamics of the ice sheet, but many fear we are approaching a tipping point of no return, where the melting becomes irreversible no matter what we do. The science is clear, but so far, global action has been too little, too slow. We are in a race we cannot afford to lose. In the end, Greenland doesn't need to scream to be heard. It communicates in a language the whole world can understand: melting ice and rising water. It is a quiet, colossal force that is sending us the clearest message imaginable. The future of our oceans, our cities, and our civilization starts right here on this massive island of ice. What we do next, what we choose to prioritize, will decide everything. Thanks for watching. If this story matters to you, please like and subscribe for more.